Welcome to Truth and Company Boxing IQ Trivia Tournament. And yes, this is the last show. It is the finals, and we have came down to two opponents. They've both been doing really good. If you guys have been checking out the shows, if you haven't, definitely go check out YouTube and watch all the matchups between everybody that played. This will be the first time that we crown somebody with the Truth Trophy, and I plan on putting another 8-man tournament together possibly in a few months or at the beginning of next year. So watch out for that as well. But first off, let's get our last two opponents in the finals on. We got professional boxing manager David Selwyn coming on. And then we got professional ex-boxer and now world-known boxing trainer. If you follow boxing, you know who he is. And that's Iceman John Scully. Let me bring both of these guys on. How you guys doing? You guys ready to do this?
Let's do it.
All good. All good.
Can both you guys hear me okay?
Everything's good.
All right. Just so the fans, if they haven't been tuning in, we're going to run down the rules real quick. Basically, the first guy to get 20 questions correctly will win the finals and win the trophy, and I will personally send you guys the trophy. If we go to a tie where it's 19-19, you each get your 20th question. If you answer it correctly, then we will go into overtime until somebody gets the question wrong and somebody gets a question right. Then the game will be over. For the fans that don't know, I have 100 questions listed. They're all numbered. These guys get to pick a number 1 through 100. That's the question they get. Sometimes the questions are hard. Sometimes they're medium level. And sometimes they're easy. It all depends on them guys, what number they're picking. That's the only way I can do it fair, so there's no favoritism. Like I said, this is the finals. We flipped the quarter. John Scully won. So, John, it's up to you whether you want to go first or second.
I'll go first.
All right, so both you guys ready?
Let's go.
All right. Question 1. Let's go, John. Pick a number 1 through 100.
88.
Oh, that's a friend. He's
That's
going
one.
with his football. He's going with his football numbers again. I knew it. All right. 88. What do we got for 88? All right. Rapper Tupac Shakur attended a heavyweight fight on September 7th, 1996 at the MGM Grand Garden Arena and afterwards was killed in a drive-by shooting. Who were the two fighters in the ring that night in the main event?
I believe it was Tyson and Selden.
That is correct.
No, that's not right.
Yes,
That's
it is
incorrect.
right. You just got done telling me that Scully
That's
can't
incorrect.
argue with me, and how are you going to argue with me?
Listen, it was Tyson and Holyfield.
No, it wasn't. It was
I guarantee
Bruce
it.
Selden.
Yes,
It
it
was
was.
Bruce
No, it
Selden.
wasn't. No,
In
it
19, you better look it up. It's Bruce
It
Selden.
wasn't.
Tyson and Holyfield. That's wrong.
Go ahead and Google it right now. Google
Oh,
it right
it's
now.
not.
It's Bruce
It's
Selden.
wrong.
It wasn't. Tupac was
Tyson and
at
Holyfield.
Tupac after the fight.
They're having a
was
trial
talking
now
about
for
how
the guy that
Tyson
killed.
knocked him out.
They're having a trial now for the guy that killed Tupac. It was Tyson
No.
Holyfield too. It was when
You're
he had
wrong.
the ear bitten.
You're wrong.
Not in
I'm telling you.
96.
That's 100% wrong.
Look
You're
it up.
wrong.
Oh
Look it
my
up.
God, Dave, are you really going to start the
I'm
finals
telling
like
you,
this?
it's wrong.
Wait,
They
wait,
talk
wait.
about the news
Wait.
every day here.
Let's bet all our
It's a
money.
trial. It's a
all our
trial.
money.
The guy's on
Oh
trial.
my God, I can't believe you're going to do this,
Tyson
Dave.
Holyfield, 2.
Tyson Holyfield 2 was in 97.
Look it up.
Right?
I am going to look it up.
Tupac Shakur. Okay, Tupac Shakur. I'll look it up. Was killed at what fight?
Tyson
I have to look
versus
at
Selden right there.
Where'd you say that?
I got it right here. It's Googled right here on my phone.
Oh,
Tyson
murder. Hold
versus
on.
Selwyn.
September 7th, 1996. They said it was Tyson Holyfield. They say it on the news every day.
Nope.
Let me go into Box Rec.
Come on, man. That's one of the easiest questions. It wasn't Holyfield. There's no chance.
We can't even get past the first question in the finals.
There's no chance. Come
September
on.
7th, 1996. I've double checked all.
I'm telling you, they talk about it on the news every day. Why would they say Tupac? Why would they say it was Holyfield?
Do you got Box Rec in front of you? Are you looking it up?
I'm looking at
Because
Box
it's the
Rec.
news. They don't know. Come on.
If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Let me
You're
just
wrong.
check. Mike Tyson. (6/28/97). What day was he killed?
He was killed September 7th, 1996. Well, that's the day he was shot. He actually died 4 days
Okay,
later.
I'll give it to him. I'm not going to argue.
All right.
The news is reporting it wrong.
Are we ready now? Can we move on?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. It's your question. Go ahead, Dave. Pick a number.
19.
All right. The last 15-round heavyweight championship bout took place on October 16th, 1987, between what two boxers?
So 1987. Okay. Gotta think about that.
Somebody just typed in and said June 28th, 1997 was Tyson Holyfield 2.
What? They typed that up. My answer was right?
No. They were letting you know the fight that you're claiming was the Tyson Holyfield 2 was actually on June 28th, 1997. They're letting you know the date of the fight that
I'm
you
gonna guess
thought it
Mike.
was.
I think I know. Mike Tyson, Terrell Biggs.
That is correct. All right, so we're tied 1-1. All right, Scully, go ahead.
50.
All right. Sugar Ray Leonard was named after what entertainer?
Ray Charles.
That is correct.
Pretty good. Can't argue that one. That was pretty easy.
There might be some people out there that didn't even know he was named after somebody, though.
Well, he was named
All right.
Ray.
So
He wasn't named Sugar Ray.
So 2-1, John, and it's David's question, so he could tie it up right here.
11.
All right. What professional boxer is heavyweight Fast Eddie Chambers' brother?
Chambers' brother. Oh, God. I seen him fight. I'll pass.
Scully, do you got a guess?
I mean, man, I have no idea. I have no clue.
It's actually Steve Upshur. Sometimes he goes by Steve Upshur
Steve
Chambers.
Upshur Chambers. Yeah, Steve Upshur Chambers. Yeah. He's a much lighter weight, right?
Yep.
What was his weight? Like lightweight?
Yeah, I was going to say light heavyweight, I think.
No, I think lighter than that.
You think it's lighter than that? like maybe super middleweight or something?
Like welterweight. He's much smaller.
Okay. All right. Go ahead, Scully, your question.
Number 8.
Number 8?
Yes.
Okay. Which boxing match was called the fight of the century?
Well, I think there was a few of them, but I would say Ali Frazier won.
That is correct. That's the one that if there's others, I don't know about it, but that's the one that's all over the internet called that one.
Yeah, I mean that's the one that was billed as fight of the century. Yep.
Okay. So we're up 3-1. It's David's question.
All right.
Go ahead,
3-1. 3-1 Scully.
Yep. It's your question, Dave.
21.
All right. Who did Julio Cesar Chavez Sr. defeat to win his first world title in 1984?
Oh, I'm getting all the tough questions here. Jesus. 1984. I'm not sure. No answer.
Okay, so Scully, you got a guess?
Man, I don't even know if it's the same way. I'm gonna throw it out there. I think a guy named Marcos Villasana.
No, but that would kind of be close, but it was actually Mario Martinez.
Okay.
All right, so Scully's question.
32.
32. All right. At 17, what former
Wolf
world
Benitez.
is that your answer? You don't want me to finish the question?
Well, nah, you can
We
say
already
it.
gave the answer.
Yeah, that's my answer.
Okay, well that's incorrect.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Because once you listen to me finish the question, you'll realize that you jumped the gun.
I was excited.
I know you were. And I already know what you're referring to, the question. I already know that. But this is all right. So this is Dave's question. At 17, what former world champion was sentenced to 18 years in Graterford Prison in Pennsylvania for 9 felonies and served almost 5 years?
Repeat the question, please.
At 17 years old, what former world champion was sentenced to 18 years in Graterford Prison in Pennsylvania for 9 felonies and served almost 5 years? Now, obviously, he wasn't a world champion when he got sentenced at 17.
I understand that.
But I just want to clarify that he's a former world champion now.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
I have a feeling who it was. I got a good
I
feeling.
can't answer it, obviously.
No.
I know the answer, but all right. Go ahead.
Yeah, but he jumped the gun.
Yeah, I messed up.
Bernard Hopkins.
That is correct. I know what you were referring to, Scully. That's why when I said the 17, then you gave an
Because
answer.
to be honest, I thought, I wasn't even thinking, but as soon as you said 17, my head, the only thing I know about boxing in 17 is Wilfred Benitez.
I knew it as soon as you said it.
Yeah.
All right, so we're at 3-2.
As soon as you said Pennsylvania, I knew it was Hopkins.
Well,
Okay.
I knew it was Hopkins because of Graterford.
I was wondering if you guys were going to catch that because of Graterford, but
Yeah.
3-2.
all right,
Scully.
3-2, and it's Dave's question.
Okay. Let's go with number 41.
All right, 41.
Make it an easy one. Come on.
All right. What boxing trainer is former world champion Andre Ward's godfather?
Could you repeat that again?
What boxing trainer is former world champion Andre Ward's godfather?
This is trainer. Okay.
So yeah, it's a trainer. What boxing trainer is former world champion Andre Ward's godfather?
His trainer, Virgil Hunter.
That is correct.
Wait a minute. I wasn't listening. Did you say former world champion?
No, Andre Ward is a former world champion.
Oh, okay. I thought you said the trainer was the
No. I said what trainer is former world champion Andre Ward's?
I got you.
Okay.
3-3.
So we're tied 3-3. It's Scully's question.
I don't know, 23.
Well, you guys are staying on the low numbers. All right. Who was the WBC heavyweight champion at the start of 1999?
1999. What? WBC heavyweight champion out of 1999. Let me think. Wow. 1999. I'll say Lennox Lewis.
That is correct. I'm going to take it that was a guess, right, Scully?
Well, I mean, it was I had to guess out of two guys, you know.
Okay. All right, so we're up 4-3. It's Dave's question.
81.
All right. Former world champion James Toney competed in how many world title fights across 4 weight classes?
Oh my God. What kind of ridiculous question is that?
It's a good one.
Yeah, it's a ridiculous question. How many world title fights did he compete in? In 4 weight classes?
Yeah. Yeah, in the 4 weight classes that he fought in, how many world title fights has he been in? Yeah.
15.
That's a hell of a guess, and you're correct.
Oh my God.
Did you just pull that one like out of your
That's a very
That's right. I can't believe you got
I don't know. Wait, come on.
that. Well, for saying that's a ridiculous question and you just got it right.
That was a guess. Total guess.
Well, you got it right. So apparently somebody can answer it.
I wasn't,
I thought it was an original question, man. So,
that's a 1 out of 100 chance of getting that one.
well, all right, Scully, it's your question in the game.
Yeah, 4-4, right?
4-4, and it's Scully's question.
All right.
85.
That's a miracle. No help from the peanut gallery.
All right, 85. On December 14th of 2019, Teofimo Lopez won his first world title, the IBF lightweight title. Who was his opponent?
What was the year?
December 14th, 2019. Teofimo Lopez won his first world title, the IBF lightweight title. Who was his opponent?
Lomachenko?
Incorrect. David?
I know the guy. Guy's trained by Andre Rozier. Guy's trained by Andre Rozier. Comey.
That is correct.
Richard Comey.
Well, I would have just took Comey, but yeah, you just said his whole name. So, all
Yeah,
right.
I know Andre Rozier trained him. 5'4".
I didn't think a lot of people remember that. So
I remember.
So David's
It was
up
in the
5-4. David has now pulled into the lead. It's Scully's question.
65.
Give him one like the Tony one. Come on. How many world titles did
Hey, man, it depends on what you guys
the guy
call.
compete in 4 divisions?
All right. Who is the only boxer to win the World Heavyweight Championship on a foul?
On a foul. Won the heavyweight championship. I think it was back in the 20s or something. Let me think. I say Max Baer.
That's incorrect.
I got it. Well, you got the first name right. Max Schmeling.
That's correct.
Who did he beat for that title?
Oh, I can't remember who it was. I didn't write it down. But I believe it was due to low blows. They disqualified the other guy because of low blows, so Smelling got the title.
Beat Jack Sharkey.
Yes, that's who it was. You're correct. I couldn't remember his name at first. All right, so that was actually Scully's question. Dave got it right. It's 6-4. It's Dave's question.
This is for Ed Kranepool. He just died today. Number 17.
All right. Which boxer was known as, so basically, what is his nickname? The Flushing Flash.
Oh, I know him. He lives here in Las Vegas. That's Kevin Kelly.
That's correct. All right, 7-4, and it's
7-4.
7-4. John's up.
Number 2, I guess.
All right. Who was the WBC heavyweight champion at the start of the 1990s?
Mike Tyson.
That's correct. It's kind of a tricky question because Buster Douglas becomes champion February 11th, but Tyson was actually the champion at the beginning of the year.
7-5, right?
Yep, that is correct. 7-5. Dave's up. It's Dave's question.
Okay. Number 7.
Okay. The actor that played Paulie in the Rocky movies actually boxed in real life in the Marines and had a record of 32-2 as an amateur. There's also rumors that he possibly went undefeated as a pro, but he was under aliases, so we can't really confirm that. But what was the actor's real name in the movie?
The actor's name is his acting name, you mean?
No, his real name. His name is Paulie in the movie. I want to know what the actor's name is.
The name he went by as an actor. It could be a Burt Young.
That's correct.
Because actors use fake names.
Yeah.
So that could be a tricky. Yeah. 8-5.
All right, so we're at 8-5. John's question.
Number 10.
All right. You also get a movie question. In what movie did Bruce Willis play a boxer?
What was it? Pulp Fiction.
That is correct. All right, we're now at 6-8 or 8-6. David's up. David's question.
Okay, number 33.
All right. What former heavyweight champion had a son that played in the NFL, and in tribute to his father's boxing career, he would strike a boxing stance in the end zone each time he scored a defensive touchdown and throw a punching combination at the goalpost pad?
What's the name of the football player?
No, the name of his dad. What former heavyweight champion had a son that played
Ken
in the
Norton
NFL?
Sr.
That is correct. Wow, I'm actually shocked that you got that one. I thought that was.
Everybody knows Ken Norton Jr.
I thought that you and a lot of people, how would they know that unless they watch the NFL and they know boxing too?
Ken Norton was an all-star. He was an NFL all-star. He was a big Ken Norton Jr.
All right, so go ahead, John. It's your question. It's now
9-6.
9-6.
80.
All right.
The number 80?
Yep, 80. What state was former world champion Michael Nunn born in?
Iowa.
That's correct.
He fought Michael Nunn. That's a little too close to home.
Well, how was I supposed to know he was going to get the question?
I had 49 fights, and I only know 2 guys' hometown.
Yeah, but it doesn't even mean it's their hometown. It's where they were born. That doesn't mean they're fighting.
Davenport, Iowa.
All right, so go ahead. It's your question, Dave, and it's actually 9-7.
24.
All right. Dave likes the low numbers. All right. In 1987, who was the WBA junior middleweight champion?
Yeah. I'm going to guess Tony Aiello.
That's incorrect. John Scully, you want me to repeat the question?
Yes.
In 1987, who was the WBA junior middleweight champion?
Mike McCallum.
That's correct. All right, so we're at 9-8, and it's Scully's question.
75.
All right, 75. Okay. So there's been 2 world heavyweight champions over the age of 40. Can you name both of them?
2 over the age of 40?
Yep. There's been 2 heavyweight world champions over the age of 40. You have to name both of them for the answer to be correct.
Okay. Well, George Foreman, obviously. And, yeah, 40. Oh, man. 40. The other one. Oh, man. Can't think of it. 40. Foreman and Yeah, I'll pass it.
Dave, do you got a guess?
Foreman and Vladimir Klitschko.
Who was the second one?
Klitschko.
No, but which brother did you just say?
Vladimir.
That's incorrect. It's Vitaly Klitschko and George Foreman. 42 years old he was, and Foreman was 46.
Still 9'8", right?
I think Foreman was 45.
Well, they say he was 46 years old and 170 days.
Yeah.
And they say that Klitschko was 42 years old
I
and
knew it was one of the
150
Klitschkos,
days.
Yeah.
When he won the title, he was 45. He was definitely 45 when he won it.
Well, they're claiming he was 46. But
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
either way, he was over 40.
Oh, no, I'm just
Okay. All right. So that was Scully's question. So that's Dave's question.
You got 9'8", right? I'm winning 9'8".
That is correct.
All right, 61.
All right, 61. All right, the boxing character of Dredrick Tandem in The Simpsons was created to be a parody of which boxing legend? Or how do you say that? Dredrick Tandem? Yeah. The boxing character of Dredrick Tandem in The Simpsons was created to be a parody of which boxing legend?
Boxing legend.
Do you watch The Simpsons?
Never.
Oh.
Muhammad Ali.
That's incorrect.
I'll say Meldrick Taylor.
That's incorrect. It's actually Mike Tyson. And I didn't word the boxing legend. That was how it was worded. So I just left it
boxing legend. That's why I was thinking Ali. Tyson, I don't know. I guess Tyson's a legend.
All right. So that was Dave's question. So it's John's question. And we're at 9-8 still.
16.
16. All right. Who was the first boxer to win world titles in 5 different weight classes?
Tommy Hearns.
That's correct.
You asked that question already, John.
No, I didn't.
On other shows, yeah.
No, it was. It was the Oscar De La Hoya one I asked with the 6 different weight classes.
Okay, whatever.
All right, so it's 9-9. It's Dave's question.
9-9. All right, let's keep it low. 12.
All right. What former Canadian boxer is engaged to Canadian Olympic diver Jennifer Abel?
Jennifer who?
Jennifer Abel. So what former Canadian boxer is engaged to Canadian Olympic diver Jennifer Abel?
Engaged. They're engaged now, huh?
Yep.
Canadian boxer. You didn't say champion, did you?
Well, I mean, I could say that, but I just wrote former Canadian. Yeah. So
I'm going with a young guy, David Lemieux.
That's actually correct.
I was thinking of Danny Lalonde, but he's too old.
All right, so we're at 10-9. Scully's question.
Oh, okay. Say it again.
It's your question.
40.
All right. In 2001, what former heavyweight boxer released an autobiography titled Welcome to the Big Time?
Never heard of it. 2001.
Yep. In 2001, what former heavyweight boxer released an autobiography titled Welcome to the Big Time?
Um, could have been Mitch Rose.
Nope, incorrect. David, you got a guess?
I got Mitch Rose's book. You want to see it? It's Mike Tyson Mike Tyson beat my daddy. I got Mitch Rose gave me his book. It's not that. I got Mitch Rose's book. If you want to see it.
You want me to reread the question?
Yeah.
In 2001, what former heavyweight boxer released an autobiography titled Welcome to the Big Time?
Wasn't a champion?
No, just what former heavyweight boxer?
Ernie Shavers.
That is correct.
Can I get you, Mike? Can I get Mike Mitch Green's book for you? Want me to get Mitch Green's book?
Are you talking to Dave?
I'm talking to you, John. Want me to show you Mitch Green's book?
Oh, no, you don't got to show it to me.
Not Mitch Green. It was Mitch Rose. Yeah, Mitch Rose. He died.
All right, so
he sold it out of his trunk.
All right, so it's your question, Dave.
Okay. 11-9. Right? Okay. Let's go with a sexy number. 69.
All right. Dave's question, 69. What professional boxer had the nickname the Deputy Sheriff?
I know that. Bob Forster.
That is correct. All right, we're at 12.
He was a sheriff in Albuquerque, New Mexico.
We're at 12-9. It's Scully's question.
44.
All right, 44. Who was former heavyweight world champion Larry Holmes's last opponent in his boxing career?
It was Butterbean.
That is correct.
That you asked before.
No, I didn't, Dave. I cross out the questions I asked. I don't put them on
against Spadafora. I think
that's not the same question, though.
Oh,
well, just for
the answer.
So I don't know any of the questions at all.
12-9.
All right, so now
12-10, right?
12-10, and it's
Okay.
Dave's question.
42.
All right, 42. What current professional boxer has the nickname the Hebrew Hammer?
Yeah, he's from Long Island. Cletus Selden.
That is correct. All right, we're at 13-10. It's John's question.
85.
That one's already gone.
Okay. 89.
All right. What former welterweight world champion from Philadelphia, PA, was born with a sixth toe on his right foot, which he was embarrassed of as a child, but jokingly says that it gives him a competitive advantage to stay on balance during fights?
He was a welterweight.
Yeah, what former welterweight world champion from Philadelphia, PA, was born with a sixth toe on his right foot, which he was embarrassed about as a child, but now he jokingly says that it gives him a competitive advantage to stay on balance during his fights?
Danny Garcia?
That is correct. All right, we're at 11-13. David's question.
Three.
All right, question 3. In February 1997, what boxer defeated longtime IBF champion Tom Boom Boom Johnson to become the IBF featherweight world champion?
Can you repeat that, please?
In February of 1997, what boxer defeated longtime IBF world champion Tom Boom Boom Johnson to become the IBF featherweight world champion?
Featherweight?
Yep.
The year again?
1997.
Samid.
Yep, that's correct. All right, we're at 14-11. John's question.
30.
All right. All right. What former two-time welterweight world champion has a brother and a sister that are professional MMA fighters and a father who is a former professional kickboxer that competed in UFC 10?
Right. Ask it one more time.
God.
What former two-time welterweight world champion has a brother and a sister that are professional MMA fighters and a father who is a former professional kickboxer that actually competed at UFC 10?
Former welterweight champ. Wow. Can't even guess.
Dave, you got a guess?
Can you repeat the question? That's a kind of complicated question.
All right. What former two-time welterweight world champion has a brother and a sister that are professional MMA fighters and a father who is a former professional kickboxer that actually competed at UFC 10?
Lucas Matisse.
That's incorrect. It's actually Andre Berto.
Oh, God.
I was actually shocked about that when I read that. I was like,
yeah,
wow,
I know, yeah.
I was like, that's a good question.
That's too hard.
Well, what do you think? This is the finals, man. You can't.
Come on, you give him the easy one. Come on.
Hey, these are questions that you guys are guessing the numbers for.
Where did Michael Nunn come from? Come on.
You wouldn't even be happy if I gave you the answers, Dave.
14-11. Okay.
14-11. It's Dave's question.
All right. Is 100 a question?
Yeah.
100.
All right. All right. What boxing movie stars Mickey Rourke as Johnny Walker, a down-and-out boxer with brain damage, from 1988?
Yeah, I know. You say you have brain damage?
No, in the movie, the boxer does. What boxing movie stars Mickey Rourke?
I ran the blades in the movie. I ran Barkley's in that movie. He plays his guy he beat. Homeboy.
That is correct. I'm shocked that you got that.
I saw the movie. Because Iran's in the movie. He got knocked out.
Okay, so it's 15-11. John's question.
How about 23?
Okay, that was 20. 23 is already taken.
27.
Okay. What disease does trainer Freddie Roach have?
Oh, good.
That's correct.
And you're saying that's a hard question?
I didn't say it was a hard question. Come
You
on
said
now.
this
You
is
know,
the finals. We got hard questions.
no. There's easy, there's medium, and there's hard, depending on what numbers
Okay.
you guys. Hey, you guys are the ones calling the numbers. How much
All
fairer
right.
can I make it?
Okay. 15-12, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That one's a gimme.
Well, some of
All
these questions are left over from the competitions that you guys were in
Gotcha.
earlier that
I
nobody
know it's a
answered.
matter of luck. I know it's a matter of the draw. I got you. 73.
All right. Which boxer was the first to be pictured on the cover of Time magazine?
I'm gonna say Joe Louis.
That's incorrect. John Scully, which boxer was the first to be pictured on the cover of Time magazine?
Jerry Cooney.
That's incorrect. Jack Dempsey.
Okay. That's not a bad question. Even though we both got it wrong.
You do realize you're winning, right?
Yeah, I know.
Because I ain't never seen a guy complain so much and he's winning. Scully, it's your question.
51.
I said that was a fair question. Now I'm not complaining. I said it's a fair question. I said it's a good question, John.
All right, 51. Name the boxing movie that Roberto Duran and Sylvester Stallone are opponents in.
Wow.
Well, they were sparring partners, not opponents. Right?
Well, if that's the case, then the question's got to be thrown out.
Yeah, I know the answer. It's Rocky 2.
Nope, that's incorrect.
That is the answer. Rocky 2.
You're jumping at conclusions again. Let me finish.
All right, go ahead.
Let me reread the question. Name the boxing movie that Robert De Niro and Sylvester Stallone are opponents in.
Robert De Niro.
Roberto.
Yeah, Robert De Niro and Sylvester Stallone are opponents in this movie.
I thought you said Roberto Duran.
He's right.
No.
You messed up. He's right. I'll give him that. He's right.
You said
You said
Roberto.
Roberto Duran.
What?
Throw out the question.
Said Roberto Duran.
You said Roberto Duran. He's right.
I said Roberto Duran.
Yes.
Yeah, that's why I said he sparred Rocky and Rocky.
You got to give him another question. You got to throw it out.
All right. Well, anyways, so it's Robert De Niro and Sylvester Stallone. The movie's actually Grudge Match.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
You got to give him another question now.
All right. So go ahead and pick another question in.
90.
I'm gonna have to listen back after the show, but
No, you said Duran.
all right.
Fair is fair.
All right. What boxer had the nickname the Tijuana Tornado?
Is that Antonio Margarito?
That is correct.
Ooh.
All right. So we're at 13-15. David's still in the lead. It's Dave's question.
15.
Okay. Apparently the fans have agreed with both you guys that I said Roberto Duran. So if I said it, I said it.
Yeah. Fair is
I
fair.
meant to say De Niro, and probably because I'm so used to saying Duran when I'm talking about boxing, it just came out like that.
It's okay.
All right, so go ahead, Dave.
15.
All right.
It's 15-13, right?
Yep, the score is 15-13. You just picked question 15. And the question is, what was Freddie Roach's boxing nickname?
Freddie Roach's boxing nickname. Pass.
Scully, do you got a guess? What was Freddie Roach's boxing nickname?
The Dead Ham Destroyer.
You're just guessing. No, that ain't even close. No, it's actually the Choir Boy.
I never knew he had a nickname, to be honest with you.
Yep, it's the Choir Boy. That's why I thought that was a good one. I didn't think a lot of people even knew about that.
Yeah.
It's
All right,
too good.
so John Scully's question.
Number 2.
That's already gone.
Number 1.
Number 1, okay.
No, I think no. Okay, number 1 was picked. Okay, number 1.
All right, who did Joe Frazier defeat to win the heavyweight title in 1970?
Jimmy Ellis.
That's correct.
That you asked before.
Oh my God.
You asked me that. 15-14. All right,
Go ahead. It's your question, Dave.
31.
All right, 31. Dave's question. Name 2 former world champions with the nickname the Ghost. They got to be former world champions. I know there's another guy that's got the nickname, but he's not a world champion.
The Ghost.
Yep. Name
I
2
know one. I'm
former
thinking-
world. Name 2
I'm thinking
former world
the other one.
champions.
I know one. I got him. Pavlik, Kelly Pavlik, and Robert Guerrero.
That's correct. And now that kid Martin is calling himself the Ghost too, but he ain't a champion yet.
Who's calling him?
That what's his first name?
Frank Martin.
Frank Martin. Yeah, he's called the Ghost, but he ain't a world champion. So
16-14.
that's correct. John Scully's question.
19.
That was taken.
Yep, that one's already gone.
37.
All right. What professional boxer did Tim Bradley fight in a trilogy in his career?
Manny Pacquiao.
That's correct.
Is that hard, easy, or difficult? Medium?
To some people, it's going to be different. You
Okay.
two know a lot of boxing. That's
Hey,
the problem.
I'll be honest. I thought he only fought Pacquiao twice, but
No, he fought him 3 times.
No, I
3
know.
times. He
when
won
you
the
ask
first
the
one.
question,
Bradley
it
won the
makes
first
sense.
one, lost the second 2.
All right. So,
And he
David,
really
it's
lost the first one.
your question, Dave.
The first one was a bad decision. 64. What's the score? What score you got, John?
16-15, your lead.
Oh, shit.
And which one did you just call out? 64?
Yeah.
All right. Which American boxer is primarily remembered for being the first boxer to ever knock down Cassius Clay, obviously later Muhammad Ali, in a professional boxing match in 1962?
It was Henry Cooper.
Incorrect.
Sonny Banks.
What'd you say?
Sonny Banks.
That's correct. Lucian Sonny Banks. All right, we're tied at 16-16, and it's John Scully's question.
62.
62. All right. So The Ring, the magazine, The Ring is an American boxing magazine that was first published in 1922. It is owned by which legendary boxers enterprises division of his promotions?
Oscar De La Hoya and Golden Boy.
That is correct. All right, so we're at 17-16. Scully takes the lead. It's David's question.
43.
All right, 43. David's question. Former world champion Larry Holmes had a brother that was a professional middleweight boxer from 1980 to 1987. What is his name?
Mark Holmes.
That's correct. All right, we are tied at 17. We're getting down there. Scully, it's your question.
66.
All right, 66. All right, which legendary boxer appears in the front row of the iconic sleeve cover of the Beatles' Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band?
Here's in the front row.
So which legendary boxer appears in the front row of the iconic sleeve cover of the Beatles' Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band?
Muhammad Ali.
That's incorrect. David, you got a guess?
Yeah, I have the answer. I just heard this just recently. And I have the album cover, but he's kind of off it. Sonny Liston.
That's correct. All right, so we're at 18-17, and it's Dave's question.
But if you look at the album cover, he's like kind of off the cover.
But he's still in the front row.
You can't make him out. I'm telling you.
Dave's just tearing my questions apart, man. I'm trying to come up with original
That's okay.
questions.
It's all right. It's all right. 82. No, because somebody told me that, and then I looked at the album cover. I said half his head is off.
All right, what is the name of former world champion Ricky Hatton's brother, who was also a professional boxer?
Ricky Hatton's brother. Oh, yeah. Matthew.
That's correct. All right, we are now at 19-17. It's John's question.
24.
That was close.
That one's already gone.
51.
Okay. That one's gone too. That was the grudge match one I scratched.
Okay. 58.
All right. Which European country banned professional boxing in 1982 only to vote to lift the ban in 2014?
Huh.
You want me to reread that? I kind of bumbled the question a little bit.
Read it again.
Which European country banned professional boxing in 1982 only to vote to lift the ban in 2014?
No idea.
Dave, you got a guess?
I think I have it. I think the game's over. Holland.
That's incorrect. So we're still going. The answer is actually Norway.
Fuck, I should have known that.
All right, Dave, it's your question. You can win it right here. Could be over right here.
I was close. Norway. Yeah, that's Cecilia Brackhouse. I think she couldn't fight in her own country. Yeah. Okay. All right, lucky 13.
Okay. All right, Dave could win the game right here. Anthony Durrell has 2 draws on his record. Name either one of the opponents.
James DeGale.
That's incorrect. Scully, to stay in the game, Anthony Durrell has 2 draws on his record. Name either one of the opponents.
Anthony Durrell has a draw.
Well, he has 2 draws on his record, but you can name either one of the opponents.
Wow. Remember one.
He doesn't get it. I got another guess.
I mean, I can't. Yeah.
You don't have a guess?
I mean,
Yeah, I got to guess. It's too late.
He said too late. Skull, you got a guess or not?
Carl Froch.
That's incorrect. Go ahead, Dave.
Seiko Bika.
That is one of them, but yeah, obviously the question's dead now.
Yeah.
But
I should have gone with my instinct.
All right. So it's Scully's question.
Kyron
Davis is the other one.
33.
That one's already gone.
43.
That one's already gone.
63.
63. All right. All right. Which American professional boxer holds the record for the most wins in unified light heavyweight title bouts in boxing history at 12?
Archie Moore.
That's incorrect. Dave, you can win it right here. You want me to reread the question?
Yeah, reread the question, please.
Which American professional boxer holds the record for the most wins in unified light heavyweight title bouts in boxing history at 12?
Unified.
Well, that's the way the question was written, so that's the way I left it. This question I didn't actually make up. I stole it.
Roy Jones Jr.
That is actually correct, and you win the game.
Yeah. Thank you.
That was a good guess. You win the Truth Trophy. You are the champion of the first 8-man boxing tournament. How's it feel, Dave?
Okay.
Not only did you win, he says okay like nothing. Not only did you win, you beat Scully.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, you beat a legit opponent.
Yeah, I know.
Scully,
listen, I could have ended it earlier. I knew the Norway. I knew Seiko Bika. I could have ended it earlier.
Scully, you got anything to say?
That was good, man. I appreciate you having me on. That's cool. I appreciate it.
I mean, it was a close game, 17-20. I mean, you guys showed why
Everybody
both you guys are in the finals.
Well, you know.
Oh, now Dave's just rubbing it in like everybody said Scully was going to win. Hey, it comes down to the questions sometimes.
He got a lot of easy questions.
He got a lot of easy questions. You're still complaining and you won the game.
What can I say?
He's going to send me back the trophy and say it ain't good enough.
Well, I don't care if it's I don't care if you send me a plastic frog. I really don't care.
I might just do that after that.
Hey, didn't I send you a nice thing after that, Christina Fuentes?
No, you did. I got them both hanging on my wall. I love them.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, listen, I appreciate you guys coming on, man, and all the time you guys took in the 8-man tournament to put aside and come on the show and be part of the show. And I think it was a great finals. It came down to 2017. It was close. You guys went back and forth. And once again, I appreciate you guys taking time and being part of my show. So
thank you, John.
You guys got any final words to the fans or anything before we end?
I appreciate you having me. It was a lot of fun. I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, Dave, you got anything to say?
Thank you, John. You know, thank you very much.
All right, well, I'll be texting you, getting your address, and I'll be sending you the Truth Trophy.
Okay, you got it. Thank you.
Dave is the first champion.
Thank you.
Nice game, Scully. I always appreciate you coming on, man. You guys played hard, man. It was some fun questions and some good answers. So thanks for making the show interesting.
Always.
All right, you guys have a good night. And the truth has spoken.
Thank you.